thing. So if you lift this up, the visor gets lifted a little and you have enough air to flow in, and road as well as track, so you can use this helmet for both street and track. This curvature design, this is to reduce any kind of collar injuries, and it is also sanitized dry comfort fabrics. Wow, and welcome back to Weekend on Wheels, and I'm Girish, and it's raining helmets at Weekend on Wheels. So in my last video you might have seen me doing a review of MT Falcon and AGV helmet. Special thanks to Orion Motors for sending me that helmet. If you haven't seen that video, here's the link on the top. You can go check out that video. And today, finally, I have owned a helmet which has been a dream for me for a long time. And this is nothing other than the AGV helmet. So this has been in my chart for a long time. And finally, my dream comes true by owning one of these, the AGV K3 SV Helmet. So there are two models in K3. One is the standard K3 and the updated model which is called SV. SV stands for sun visor. So that's this particular model. So let's straight away have a look at this. So now let's open this and show you what's in the helmet sack, the AGV K3 SV. And there you have my all new AGV K3 SV helmet. This looks absolutely stunning. You need to have a close look at it in person to appreciate what kind of helmet is this. And I'm using a Viterra helmet sack. I have done a dedicated video on this also, so if you want to watch that video, here's a link. You can go check out the helmet sack, and this is a must-have accessory if you own one of these kind of helmets. So it could be any big helmet. If you're paying anything more than 5,000-6,000 rupees for your helmet, I recommend go buy one of these helmet sacks, which will keep your helmet absolutely protected. So now coming on to the helmet. So this has been a dream for me for a long time. So without wasting any time, let's start reviewing this helmet. So if you look at the shape of this helmet, it's a very aggressive shape, which is for road as well as track. So you can use this helmet for both street and track. And also when you look at this curvature design, this is to reduce any kind of collar injury, so to minimize collar injury. That's why this particular curvature is given in this helmet, and also makes the entire helmet looks super cool and very aggressive. And when we talk about safety, so this is DOT certified and ECE certified as well, so that assures this is a very good helmet as well. And also the entire shell is made out of high resistance thermoplastic resin. So the entire shell is made out of that to get better safety. And when you look at the front of this helmet, they have made it a very nice aerodynamic helmet as well. So it's very sharp. So even if you look, the entire movement or the entire way this is been designed, it is very aerodynamic. And also when you come in the rear side, the back side, here you don't have a spoiler, but then if you look here, so the design has been made in a way that it has a natural built-in kind of a spoiler, and that will make the entire helmet aerodynamic for a better experience when you ride. And at any point of time, if you like this video, please do feel free to give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to make sure you get an update on every video I upload. And when we talk about aerodynamic, there should be good air vents also to breathe better. So you have 4 active air intakes. So you have 2 on the top. These are the 2 air intakes on the top, and then you have one more here which is on the top of the head, so that's completely movable. And then you have 2 air vents in the front here. So totally it has 4 active air intakes and 2 passive outlets, which is on the rear of the helmet. So whatever air is taken inside breathes in to get a good ventilation also is sent out from here. So you have the cold wind coming here or the air coming in, and the hot air going out from the rear vent. So that way it's very well planned for good ventilation as well. And now coming on to the visor. So visor, they have different layer to stop in this particular model, so that's there in K3. As you progress on the higher model, you do not have this stop at in different levels, so you either have the close or the open option only in various other AGV helmet. And also, if you see on the side, this is for the sun visor. So the standard K3 does not have a sun visor. In here you have the sun visor, so all you need to do is slide this up. You have the built-in sun visor for all your sunny rides, so that is easily movable from this one single button. You just have to slide it up or down to open and shut it. So that's how you use the sun visor as well. So that's the latest update which has happened to K3. Now when you look at the air vent here also, so the button to open it is given on the bottom near the chin. So you have a small button which lets you open the chin vents easily, and irrespective if you're wearing a gloves or without gloves, there's enough space inside for you to go ahead and open the air vents easily. Now coming on to the inner padding and the inner layers. So if you look at the entire construction here, this is a dry comfort fit which has been done. So especially when you ride, you sweat a lot around your cheek areas and the neck area. So the fabric that is used here is a dry comfort fabric, and it is also sanitized dry comfort fabric. So that means it's hygienic as well. And at the same time, the entire inner liner also can be easily removed to wash. So let me show you a closer look. So here's a closer look of the inner layer. So you can easily remove the entire inner layer for easy wash and then put it back. One more very important feature is the built-in slot for your intercom speaker. So if you look at the shell, let me try to get you a closer look. So there is an inbuilt slot on either side for your speakers, so that the speaker is kept and you do not have any protrusion when you have a speaker inside your helmet. So that way they've also ensured there's enough space, so you have a good space, inner line spacing, and you put all the speakers there, and that way it's taken care. Another very good feature on this is this particular thing. So if you lift this up, the visor gets lifted a little and you have enough air to flow in, and there's a very important feature of this. So this basically is for all your early morning rides or cold weather rides where your visor might get foggy or misty. For all the rides when your visor gets foggy or misty, all you need to do is push this button up. There would be a slight opening at the bottom of the visor, and there will be enough air flowing in to clear up all the fog and the mist. And when you don't want to use it, it goes back like this at a standard where there is no air coming in. I think this is one of the best features that you can have on your helmet, especially for all those early morning rides or winter rides. And now coming to the strap bit. This gets a quick release strap. So that's the quick release strap that you get. And overall this gets a very nice aggressive looking feature overall when you look at it. And I've also done a lot of customization into this by adding my Weekend on Wheels name here, WOW, my previous logos, and my YouTube channel ID and also Instagram ID. So I've added a little more customization is going to be a part of this. So yes, that's about this helmet. I hope you like this video, and I will be using this helmet over the weekend, and I'll also try to make a detailed high speed performance of this helmet. How does it perform on the high speed? I'm sure it is designed for it, that's why I picked up one of these. And until the next video, please stay at home, stay safe, vaccinate yourself if you haven't vaccinated yet. And until the next video, I'm gonna say bye bye for now.